Whenever you hear Pakistan in the news these days, the context is either of the Taliban, political assassinations, or violence. One might be surprised to hear that this nation holds the sixth largest population in the world. But one of its most recognized issues today is their problems with solving women's rights. How did this beautiful nation become one of the female victim acid attack capitals of the world? During the era of Pakistan's sixth president, Muhammad Zia al-Haq, Pakistan was forced into Islamization. Zia, through his reign, wanted to make Pakistan a state of Islam. Unfortunately, this was bad news for women, because he created, through Islamization, many laws and customs that caused negative effects on women. These laws forced women to lose their voice and also their identity.
Society, a woman is considered very much the property of men, and that is the way a girl is treated from day one, that unless she conforms to the family's dictates, she is considered rebellious and an outcast.
Throwing an acid on anyone's face is usually a shocking crime no matter where. However, in Pakistan, acid attacks happen almost on a daily basis. Last year alone, there was 150 plus reported attacks. These attacks stem from Pakistan Taliban practices. Soon enough, the locals caught on in lower class neighborhoods and decided to use this terrible tactic to solve their own problems. As you'll see, not only adult women are targets, but also our little girls.
Also from Pakistan tonight, a remarkable story of survival. Women who have endured horrific abuse, acid attacks, a form of violence against women in that part of the world. Tonight, Nick Schifrin reports from Lahore, Pakistan, where a rare group of victims is vowing not to hide in shame.
It was 3 years ago that Saira Liaquat was maimed by her husband. Married off at 16, she refused to move into his house, and he threw acid on her. I felt as if my daughter had been taken away from me, her father says. Acid attacks are common in South Asia, often carried out by family members, often only because women are trying to claim their basic rights. These girls in Afghanistan were attacked for going to school. Down this road in Pakistan, 5 girls were buried alive for wanting to choose their own husbands. Usually, attackers go free, like Saira's husband. It is the women who are shunned by society.
Women in our society is a commodity. This is how I see it. They're treated as a piece of furniture.
Saira found respect at this beauty shop where the beauticians are burn victims. They get free training, free medical care, and a new start. When I look in the mirror, sometimes I think, why me, she says. But since I've started working here, I have courage and I have hope.
These are the women who actually deserve to be beautiful, to be made, to feel beautiful inside and outside.
As many as 80% of Pakistani women suffer from domestic violence. Violence against women is especially common in rural areas, and advocates say in order to make things better, there has to be huge improvements in education and economic conditions. Are women second-class citizens in Pakistan?
Yes. I'm not even sure that we are considered citizens by the police, sections of the judiciary.
As for Saira, she still has her smile, and her family supports her. My daughter is very beautiful, he says. I'm not even this proud of my sons the way I am of my daughter. But most of the thousands of victims of these crimes aren't so lucky. Nick Schifrin, ABC News, Lahore.
In 2010, acid attacks finally became illegal in Pakistan. Pakistan government passed the Acid Control and Acid Crime Prevention Bill, which can carry heavy punishments including life in prison. Now enforcing in rural areas is the only problem left, but at least Pakistan has taken a step forward.